Well, hello everyone, welcome back to PlayFrame and 1000xRESIST. Things have gone bad in a very red way. The Occupants have bulldozed their way into proceedings a little sooner than I expected they might. And I still don't entirely know what that means. We got an alert, and then the room shook a lot. And then some folks lost masks, and many dead from the sounds of things. Bang Bang Fire not taking it well. We have much to observe. Like a lot. Here's a thing to test, actually, before we do. Do the diamonds for characters who can be spoken to stay on screen after you've talked to them? Are these basically all marking conversations you can have? In like a checklist way? Because I'm curious.
Bartender, you made it.
Ugh. Damn. Couldn't grab any nutrients. We're going thirsty down here.
We'll survive.
Guess so.
What about the gossip?
I think I managed to salvage some.
Excellent.
Be well.
You too.
So what's the full text on this? Warning. Please proceed immediately to the basement and follow the established protocol. Okay. And now that we've talked to you, all right, you don't have a little thing over your head anymore. This is good to know. Okay, this is good to know. That means all the little diamond shapes we see are conversations we've not yet had. So, while there may be some from previous chapters we've missed, now we can be a little bit more completionist about it.
Are you two okay?
We're alive. Well, thank you, Sister Blue. Don't worry about us.
Be safe.
You too.
What's our full checklist here? Find healer, find knower, find new fixer, observe all sisters. Well, I was going to do that anyway, but yes. I'm here to observe. Hello.
Close call. We're okay, Sister Blue. Just a little shocked.
Be safe.
We will.
I'm sorry it ended this way, sister.
The meticulous shell didn't make it. Good to see you. Still can't tell if the feeling's mutual.
Sister Blue, you're all right.
I was lucky. Is that ash in your hair? Are you okay?
I'm okay. I'm excellent. Sister Purple is down that way. You should hurry.
What does she want?
I love Sister Purple so much. I'd burn anything for her.
Well, I'm glad to know what you're about.
No one needs a third wheel.
I see that you're doing fine. 6-1.
You've got a bit of a superfan here. You probably knew that.
Knower. It's awful out there. Why aren't you helping?
How? With knowledge? There is no knowledge that can bring back the dead.
I'm sure your presence would be enough.
I appreciate your concern for the collective watcher. But my work comes after. Always after. I will count and annotate. This room, there are records on almost every single thing, Watcher. The garden, the bar, even the hallways themselves. Pages missing, certainly, but endless pages nonetheless. Records of animals, too. Goldfish, pigeons, pages upon pages. But this horse, I know absolutely nothing about. We don't know what it ate, how it lived, All record is lost. How do you feel when you look at it?
There's lots to feel about it, but standing where I currently am, and the posture it currently has, a little scared. It seems to have it out for me.
Scared. It looks dangerous and powerful. It could break us.
It says something about you. Your response to the unknown. I came here a lot when I was younger, wondering why the All-Mother left this here with no explanation. I don't come here much anymore. Watcher, I heard you communed with both Healer and Bang Bang Fire. Shall we proceed with ours?
Now? It's an emergency. There are bodies.
We may be down here for hours. Trust your sisters to their functions. And fulfill yours.
Not yet. I still need to see everyone.
If you insist.
I do. I got this whole function to do. And lots of little pips to go find. Lost Curious Shell.
This is her way of coping. This is going to haunt her for years to come. This is something no sister should ever see. This is...
Shh. I will watch now, sister. You rest.
How wrong Sister Orange was. I should never have taken a break.
That's not why this happened.
Hey, let's go. Can't march if you're lying down. We'll be ready for them next time.
It was beyond our control.
If we never take a break again, there is no way they can catch us off guard.
Sister, you're not okay.
No, I'm fabulous. Inspired. Come on, sisters. I'll whip you into shape.
Rest easy, sister.
So, late shell. Diligent shell.
Thank you for your service, sister.
The rest of y'all are as okay as you're going to be. For now, I think.
The show must go on. The show must go on.
Sisters, are you all right?
The lead actor, she was rehearsing Fixer's death scene, and then the director didn't even make it downstairs.
Be gentle, sister.
We rehearsed all the great tragedies, but not this, never this.
Nothing prepares you.
What's the point of art in the face of such...
Their stories are important, sister. Remember them.
The show must go on. The show must go on.
Researcher shell.
Sleep well, sister. We'll come get you when this is all over.
Who do we have here? Eager shell.
Watcher, you have a look in your eye.
Secretary, if we all carry the sins of the ancient sister, why do they keep fucking growing us? Just to punish us?
Why are you staring at that dinky old shrine? Wood, paper, glass. It's inert to the max.
The All-Mother put it here for a reason.
Did she? Or did some proto-bozo just dump it here?
I don't know. I kind of like it. I wonder what its function is. A window to history? A charm to ward off sin?
You sound like a knower right now.
Well, I suppose we're all made from the same hair. So maybe we might see ourselves reflected in each other. Like this mirror.
Oh, you're so deep.
Shut up.
Wait a minute. Are you a BBF?
Why? You need a bullet in the head?
You're a freak.
Do I need to bind you again?
Come on, let's run on the tracks. There's some seriously spooky action going on over there. I want to see if it splits in 3.
Let's not. That's actually dangerous.
Don't be a baby.
Catch me if you can.
Hey, no fair. You have longer legs.
Watcher. It's like she was just here.
She was. Come on, let's go.
Where else can we head from here? I guess there was the other hallway from where we started. Because we're blocked off from going further this direction. I'm actually surprised at this point, like how... Like, I definitely don't have clear memory of all of the shells. Or, like, what they were doing or what they were kind of about, but, like, more of them are sticking in my memory than I thought. I, like, kind of... On initially going through the whole bunker area, I was just sort of assuming they were... I was just sort of looking at them generally as just sort of, like, extras with different personalities, not as individual characters that I would, like... have reason to remember as we went, but it kind of happened anyway. Which I'm impressed, given they are all literally clones.
Every single fear. My every fear come true.
Sister, I'm glad to see you safe.
Sister Blue. Our equipment, our specimens. I can't even imagine the damage.
We can worry about that later. You are still alive.
Exactly. My every fear come true.
Thoughtful shell.
We'll get someone to get you, sister. Don't worry. Sister, you're hurt.
Am I?
It doesn't look good. You need help.
No. I don't.
What do you mean?
I've been around sisters approaching the end. Often. Enough to know. All of the signs.
Sister.
Leave me. I'd like to take my time.
Caring shell.
Be restful, sister. There's no occupants where you're going. I hope.
Germaphobe. How are you handling this?
Sister Blue, how are you?
I'm okay. You appear unscathed.
Luckily, I was tucked in a sanitation bath when it all went down. How was your mask?
100% as far as I know.
No damage. Fully functional, I believe.
Let me inspect.
You're good, but avoid close contact and touching of skin. Best to congregate in airtight chambers for now. Monitor for symptoms, okay?
Okay. Thank you.
If you're worried at all, I'll give you my spot on the waiting list.
You're still on the waiting list?
I better go check on the others. Take care, Sister Blue. Hecky.
Hecky.
You are managing better than I expected. Good for you. You might not be, though.
She wanted to taste one day. I'm sorry. We won't forget her.
Everyone forgets everything eventually.
Watchers, remember.
Studious shell.
Thank you for your teachings, sister.
Her head was buried in the All-Mother's poem. She didn't even notice the shaking.
Are you all right?
She was so talented, so skilled, so lucky. How could this happen?
I'm sorry, sister.
I killed her.
Don't say that.
I tripped and we both fell down the stairs. She broke my fall. My elbow went right into her neck.
It was an accident.
It should have been me. This is the worst luck I've ever had.
You're alive and talking, aren't you? Maybe you're the lucky one now.
Please, sister, leave me alone.
Wait a minute. Oh, okay. I was about to say it's labeling this one healer, but guess I'm talking to you about... Is that new fixer? Because... Unfortunate if so.
It's not right. It's just not fair. This was supposed to be your special day. Happy graduation, honey. You look good in green. Sleep now.
I was just with her. We got split up on our way down. She was fine just a minute ago.
Hairline crack in her mask. She must have hit her head during the turbulence. You're lucky you didn't also.
But she was just getting started. Why? Why another fixer?
Why? It's our lot, Watcher. Isn't that what you always say? I mean, who knows? Maybe the occupants do choose. Or maybe we're just dirt on the bottom of their shoes.
I'm gonna kill them all.
Watcher?
I'm going to rip them to pieces. Every last one of them. I'm going to kill every single last one of those headless freaks!
Watcher! Really? Hecky validation for your vengeful feelings? I welcome expression from you. But let your sisters rest.
Healer? I'm so...
I know. I love you too, Watcher.
I guess we have observed all the sisters. I'm very... The Occupants' threat is still very vague. Kind of suspiciously so. Not in, like, that there's necessarily something, like, false about their existence necessarily, but the vagueness of what an occupant attack means that it's just an earthquake, basically. Seems like. I don't know, it's interesting. They're keeping a lot about the occupants very shrouded, considering how much they have been revealing so far. And I'm sure that will not, like, eventually we will start learning more and they'll pull back the veil on that too, but it's starting to feel increasingly conspicuous that this is something that is still very, very shrouded for the time being. I hope to learn more. Maybe you can teach. I think we're all done with I think we're all done with everything else. So, let's do the thing.
Are you ready?
Yes, let's do it.
Good, Watcher. Communions offer a special chance for learning.
Boy, do they.
It's been some weeks since your first communion, when Fixer appeared, hasn't it?
Months, maybe? I'm not sure.
All is well? You've been quiet, even quieter than usual.
Is that bad?
Nope, the quiet suits me fine. All right. Sister scared. Let us meet the unknown. Again.
Secretary, let's begin.
Understood. Initiating communion. In 3, 2, 1.
Thank you, Secretary.
The us is a weave that can be unpicked.
Boy, no two communions are alike, huh?
Where are we?
There is a decoupling of substances.
These do look like the halos around the occupants we usually see.
In a dangerous gravity.
Where are we, though?
Nowhere. What is this place? Why is the All-Mother talking in such a strange way?
Watcher, you've seen things by now. Things beyond story time.
What's your point?
Well, what do you make of it all?
More to learn. She keeps secrets. Our story time is incomplete, to say the least. All true, I suppose.
Story time is incomplete.
Watcher. Ha ha. Could even your short life be distilled into a handful of rhymes? I have been around for a very long time. To know the All-Mother is to know that there will always be things that you do not know.
You don't know this place, then?
This is my first time seeing it. It looks like a cave, a solutional one. Maybe limestone? They're all around the world, apparently. Historical records tell us people used to explore them for fun. I suggest we do the same. The world is full of wonders. I'll go ahead. Try and keep up.
You got it. The path kind of branched a bit here, though well, maybe it didn't. Thought I was able to go this way, but nope. Nowhere. It's spooky. And this one's still moving.
Curious. This cavern is empty.
These rings. They look like the nodes we used to travel through memories.
Oh, yeah.
Is that so?
They also look like the rings that appear over occupants.
Ah. Very curious indeed.
You didn't know that?
Watcher, you are privy to many details that we are not. Do you know anything about your predecessor?
Not much.
Principal didn't say anything about her?
No.
She was very quiet and kept to herself. Bit of a loner. I liked her quite a lot, actually. We got along.
She joined the All-Mother? On the other side?
She did. She left in the middle of the night without telling a soul.
Does that always happen?
Not always, but it's more common than not. Watchers also have a tendency to be very reserved.
I see.
Don't be so offended. I've just seen so many sisters come and go. You can't help but see patterns.
And you? The All-Mother denies you.
So, it's an eye for an eye. She called for me a long time ago. I just didn't answer.
What? Why not? Can you do that?
The train came and went. It came again and it went again. Every so often it comes for me still. I just never get on.
And Principal? She says nothing?
Watcher. Maybe you're not her favorite after all. Interesting. Watcher, I think it's trying to speak to you.
Me?
You are the host of this communion, are you not?
There is a star, and a star, and a dangerous gravity. There is a you, and us, and a means to us. But there is a nothing, and it is not you, and nothing lasts forever.
Similar speech pattern to the identical us we first spoke with at the very beginning of the game. And nothing, you say?
What do you mean, nothing?
There is a decoupling of substance, and a dangerous gravity.
I understand the words, but I don't understand the meaning.
I'm having a similar experience. Perhaps it's some kind of slang? Ask it something else.
What is your function? Where did you come from? Are you an occupant? Let's start slow.
State your function.
There is a choice, and we will not make it.
Must have asked the wrong thing. Can't tell if... No, I don't think that is blood on the floor, but I do think that the ground is catching a red specular light.
What happened? Where's Nowhere?
Don't be scared, Watcher. She'll be intact. This is just a communion.
Secretary, if we're following in the All-Mother's footsteps, maybe she had some strange encounter with the occupants. And we're experiencing that right now.
It's possible.
This is good. We can find out how to end them. I'm tired of watching sisters die.
I'm here for you.
What? Let's just find Nowhere.
Secretary, you are seeming increasingly Well, you're not acting sketchy. It's just your existence and the unexplained nature of your existence is feeling increasingly sketchy. Hello. Pigeon girl. How you been?
Violet, emerald, and pewter. Such pretty colors. Such gentle coos. Eat up. There's enough food for everyone.
Secretary, this girl is from another memory? How did she get here?
I don't know, Watcher. I'm not seeing any signs of corruption or misplaced data.
Did you know that pigeons are homing? No matter where you take them, they always want to go back home.
Huh. Know her, this communion's a weird one. Door. Labeled mother. Interesting.
You think running off with strangers will solve your problems? Free you from your responsibilities? Stupid, selfish girl. You have no idea what we have been through. You have no clue what we have protected you from.
It's very, very red out here. Lockers.
Nowhere.
There you are.
What happened?
The cave has shifted. Watcher, do you happen to know these children?
Kind of. Iris. She knew them.
They're acting quite strangely. Are they always like this?
I mean, the ones I've bumped into kind of were, yeah.
Well, children are strange.
I believe that ring is trying to communicate with us through them.
What could it be trying to say?
That's to be seen. Watcher, you never told me what Fixer said to you. Very well. I'll give you some space. Meet me up ahead.
There were... When we were exploring the school, like, we definitely were seeing some kids acting weird. And I did just sort of write it off as kids being weird. There's always some quirky kids at a school. But the occupants, like, exist. Like, no one was dying yet, but the occupants existed there. They were in the news. There were some kids worshiping them on the roof. Like, maybe they were already having some kind of weird influence in communicating with and through people. I wonder. I guess you can only speculate when you don't really have a lot of data to go on. Let's press forward. Further into red.
I can't believe it's my last school dance. Will they play fast songs or slow songs?
I'm guessing a mix of both. They don't choose one. Take it from someone who has DJ'd high school dances before. They'll do both.
Slow songs.
There's a knot and a strand that tightens.
Okay, that's probably not high school kid slang.
Okay.
They're definitely trying. Someone's definitely trying to communicate something at me.
Iris. Almost graduated, eh? I sure am. And I'm gonna stay here.
This was the bathroom boy.
I don't know if we ran into you.
I sure am. And I'm gonna stay here. You still taking off to another continent?
Are you talking to me?
I sure am. And I'm gonna stay here.
Huh. Capital HMMM.
My brother's so stubborn. Please don't tell anyone it was him. We have enough trouble at home already.
What kind of trouble?
Count yourself lucky. Trouble. Please. So stubborn. My brother. Trouble.
I am still stumped but fascinated. Red. Bright. Spooky. Goodness. Goodness and woe. Huh. And we're now in a time scene labeled A Star and a Star. I would love any insight you might have.
What are these hot spheres?
They're stars. Balls of very, very hot gas.
In a cave?
No, surely not. Stars only exist in space. Space. You know, space.
We might not know space.
Space is up, above the sky, the real outside sky. You've seen the sun before, yes? In these memories? The sun is a star.
But there is only one sun.
How observant of you. Yes, there is only one star in our system. This, whatever we're seeing, must be another system, one with 2 stars. But why? Why are we being shown this?
I would wager this one is occupant related. Maybe it's just all the red talking. But yeah.
The occupants must be showing us something.
Yes, almost certainly. Our friend has made a new home. No doubt it is expecting us. Watcher, we need to find a way to communicate with it.
Communicate? They're the ones who want to kill us. We need to rid them from our world.
These communions, they are one-way transmissions, are they not?
Yes, and?
And only we can listen, not them.
No,
Then there's no harm in communicating. Especially if it means we can glean more valuable information. I'm glad you agree. The key may be with these strange apparitions around the cavern. Perhaps if we mimic the way they speak. Go now. Please perform your function faithfully. We can speak about what you discover, if you'd like.
I probably would like. This is going to be tricky.
My brother and I, we need to run away. Before my parents, I don't want to say.
There's multiple of you.
My parents are fighting again. They keep circling one another. It's only a matter of time before they collide and destroy themselves.
Okay, so maybe we're looking at a situation, stab in the dark, but situation where the occupants are from a world, this one perhaps, and are fleeing their system where two stars are about to collide and make a mess. This is theory 1.
Please don't tell anyone it was him. We have enough trouble at home already. Count yourself lucky. I don't know what my parents will do if they find out.
Before pressing forward, which is... Oh, we're blocked. As I was saying, we will press forward. And do our best to communicate. Goodness. Hello.
There is a star, and a star, and a dangerous gravity.
Trouble at home.
We have enough trouble at home. Count yourself lucky.
Resonance.
A positive response. If I were to guess, the occupant wants to confirm your knowledge. Test, Watcher, for you.
Progress, I think.
For Iris.
Let's follow through with it and see what happens.
I don't want to talk to occupants.
We must follow in her footsteps.
There is us, and we have a compass.
There's an us, and we have a compass. I don't know if we can say the same response and get...
We have enough trouble at home. Count yourself lucky.
There is a knot and a strand that tightens.
Well, it didn't seem to like that.
Watcher, your answer may not match the question.
I sense you are correct. Real quick, I wonder if in chatting with these three again, I might gain more response options.
Please don't tell anyone it was him. We have enough trouble at home already. Count yourself lucky.
Right.
I don't know what my parents will do if they find out.
Okay. I'm ready this time. We can do better.
There is a star, and a star, and a dangerous gravity.
I have trouble at home.
We have enough trouble at home. Count yourself lucky.
Resonance. There is us, and we have a compass. There's a knot and a strand that tightens.
We're lacking something.
I guess silence isn't an option.
Seems like... Is there anyone else we can talk to, though? Or anything else we can look at? Maybe that's my trouble. Wait, we got time we can jump. I didn't realize we had time we can jump. Hang on. Forward. Hello. Okay. All right, let's start asking around.
They've outlasted civilizations. Cities are hostile, and yet they live on. Hunt them, and new pigeons will take their
place.
Thank you for the pigeon knowledge. It's going to be useful in ways you could not possibly imagine.
Livestock, companions, wartime messengers. Pigeons are homing. They always want to go back home. If you love them, they'll love you back. Violet, emerald, and pewter. The colors chosen for you by our ancestors. Coo, coo. Do you like its colors?
Okay, so I will share. Knowledge feels like too strong a word, but information.
Fascinating. What do you think, Watcher?
A journey and assault, they're leaving. Doesn't seem like they're leaving, but maybe they want to?
They're going a long way.
Maybe a pilgrimage? Perhaps their system became inhospitable.
That was sort of what I was guessing also. But with smarter sounding words. Doors, help me out.
I still can't get used to this weather. The cold. But the first thing I noticed was the taste of the water. Iris is helping you out? I know that moving here is very hard. Yes, I remember this when I first came here.
It's really neat to like using snippets of your own memories to try to communicate with you. Just remixing sentences and phrases you heard from others to try to evoke the idea. It's really fascinating.
Am I so awful? Huh? So wretched and vile? I dream every night of going back home, haunted by a place that doesn't exist.
Let's check the rest of these.
You have to be extra careful. No one is looking out for you here. You understand? She is working on her language skills. You need to help her. She says that you understand her.
And finally...
Sure, they may be nightmares, but at least I'm somewhere I feel I belong.
Okay. Do we have... Well, let's talk to you first, then we'll see if we can jump to another spot. I'm guessing bathroom boy will be one.
Do you see this, Watcher? This is our home. Our star system.
The sphere of light. That's the sun?
Correct. Every other big sphere in our system, all 8 of them rotates around the sun, caught in its gravity.
Like us. To the All-Mother.
You could say that.
Noah, what if a big sphere breaks away? What happens?
I guess it would drift into space, grow cold, and for all intents and purposes disappear into the darkness. A rogue sphere.
And then what? It would drift forever?
There is a chance, infinitesimally small, that it may drift into the orbit of another star or some other celestial body.
That's romantic.
And unlikely. What's guaranteed, what's destiny, is that our sun grows large with age and engulfs us, burning us to a crisp. In the end, our fate is always incineration. That is, if these visitors from far away don't have other plans.
I wonder. I'm going to jump one layer back with the knowledge we got from Pigeon Girl and see if the conversation can be carried a little further.
There is a star, and the star, and a dangerous gravity.
Right. Okay, we got more options now. That's nice.
We have enough trouble at home. Count yourself lucky.
Resonance. There is us, and we have a compass.
Pigeons are homing.
Pigeons are homing. They always want to go back home.
Resonance. There is a then and a creeping dispossession.
Haunted by a place.
I dream every night of going back home. Haunted by a place that doesn't exist.
Resonance. There is a landing and a remaining.
I'm beginning to think I know what that means, but I don't got the words for it.
There's a knot and a strand that tightens.
I guess silence isn't an option.
Right. So they left, and they're here now, and they haven't got much choice. I see. Well, let's get a little bit more to communicate with.
If you're ever looking for me, well, you know where to find me. Here.
Maybe you?
Like it or not, I found a groove in this bathroom. You? Off to another continent. I'm gonna stay here.
That's probably the one.
I'm just listening to this podcast about how many people should actually be on this planet. Turns out, it would be best if we got rid of, like, half of us. But we should keep the good ones. Like you.
I feel like maybe you shouldn't ever be in charge of things.
Earth. Our very own big sphere. What do you think?
Striking, although a little bit more encased in diamond than usual.
A perfect sphere.
Not exactly. It may seem so, but the devil is in the details.
And the other spheres?
Mercury, Venus, Mars. They were named after ancient gods.
I saw a cross in another memory.
Oh, these gods are even more ancient than that. Mercury, the Roman god of commerce, travel, and thievery. Venus, the Roman goddess of love and beauty. Mars, the Roman god of war.
And Earth? What was it named after?
Dirt.
Dirt?
Yes, dirt. I wonder, what were they thinking when they came here?
What is it that they're building around us?
I can only speculate.
Is this just a game to you, Knower? Dozens of our sisters are dead. We need answers.
And what kind of answers would you like to find, Watcher? Quick, easy answers? Or correct ones?
I wonder if they are constructing sort of an atmosphere, effectively, for themselves. Well, we've got a little bit more verbal ammunition. Let's give it a test drive.
There is a star, and a star, and a dangerous gravity.
Let's see. Trouble at home.
We have enough trouble at home. Count yourself lucky.
Resonance. There is us, and we have a compass.
Pigeons are homing.
Pigeons are homing. They always want to go back home.
Resonance. There is a then and a creeping dispossession.
I dream every night of going back home. Haunted by a place that doesn't exist.
Resonance. There is a landing and a remaining.
Off to another continent. I'm going to stay here.
there is a strand, and it loosens.
Back to after the dance. Okay, we can move. There's Zhao.
Wait. Hold on. Please. Iris. Iris, help! Stop! I don't want this!
It's a little different than I remember.
I said, wait! I said stop! Iris! Where are you?
I'm wondering if what we were shown before is not entirely truthful, which would track.
我想去大学啊。
Or this may not be, well, I guess I shouldn't be expecting this to be literal, accurate memory. They're still trying to communicate with us.
我想有好成绩。 I was just getting used to things.
This is such a fascinating sci-fi story. I'm really, really adoring this.
Come on. What are you waiting for?
Seemed like a bit more of a tall occupant perspective we were just experiencing there.
Were we just inside an occupant?
That's what I'm saying.
Not inside. I believe we were an occupant.
How is that possible?
The occupants must be communing with the All-Mother somehow. I'm not sure how. I imagine that it can...
Do what you do?
Yes.
They need to be stopped. We need to find a way. Let's go.
Of course, Watcher.
So,
I thought you hate when I look like you.
Huh.
Don't take this the wrong way, Iris, but I'm looking for someone a bit more neutral. More default. You know what I mean?
I'm so curious where this is going.
I'm suffocating in here. I want to practice real science. No more eyeball dissections.
Do you think the great thinkers ever ask for permission?
Because now it seems like any little snippet of dialogue we are getting is meant to convey something in a not directly literal way.
I felt like I was disappearing. After a long time, I couldn't stand it. I screamed, 帮我呀, help, over and over.
Know her? I could use some level-headed insight. Yipes. Cool, but yipes. Oh boy. Eager as I am to step forward and continue, I don't know how much longer this communion's going to go. Let's wrap it up tomorrow. Thank you all very much for watching. Okay, I'm just gonna look over here for now. I'll see you all tomorrow for more of this. Goodbye!